Okay, so I'm trying to get Devin on, but what happened when you came on? Like I sent you the link, same thing I did him.
At the bottom, first it says troubleshooting, and then it says join
Yeah.
underneath of it. So I hit the join button.
And then it asked me to join you, and so I said add Dawn, and there we go.
Weird.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is nuts.
Oh, damn it. Oh my God. I know Devin wanted to come on. I don't understand. I knew it would do the troubleshooting thing because I figured it did that with you guys, right?
I don't remember when I did it, if it did the troubleshooting, but it's weird because now I have this really strange echo.
That's just because your volume's up on your device. There's a
Maybe.
delay.
All right. That might be it. All right. Now it says watch Dale Devin Christopher live with Winnie. So is he on his channel? What the heck is
I don't know.
happening?
Let me check.
Tiger. No one wants
I
to see your
guess. Well, I
gadget.
guess let's go up. I guess we're going over to Dawn. I guess we're going. God damn it! I guess we're going over to.
Devin?
Yeah, might as well. I
All
don't care.
right. I guess.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Guess left. Let's add Devin. Where the? Hey, Devin, can you come on in now? Devin, can you come over? I'm gonna send you that link, and then at the bottom, under the troubleshoot link, it'll say go live like that, and then you'll go live, and then it'll say, hey, Devin's joining, and then I'll push the join. No, no. Oh God, well, what the hell? Let's just see if hey April. Hi Cammy. We're having some difficulties. Um I didn't get anything. I didn't get a request from Devin. I just was able to send him one, but I didn't get one from him. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Bum, bum. This is anticlimactic, guys. You know what? It might happen. I don't know what. What do you guys think? Oh, Cammy, I hope your little dog's okay. God, I hate that. I hate spending. It's so weird when I take my dog to get groomed. It's so weird when they're not in their place. You know what I mean? Like you come home and they're like, they're being, oh, she's home. Good, yeah. But it is a weird. It's like you've lost your best friend when they're not home. So yeah. Uh yes. So Devin is MIA. I don't know what to do because I didn't get a link to follow for him. Um and I know you guys are just seeing half a screen. And it's like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I guess I should have. I sent Devin like 500. I would send 500 requests and should I send Kevin one? No, yeah, because Chef Ginger Bear. I should send him one. That's funny. I don't know what to do, guys. This is the time that I usually do have a live. Devin's live and watching. I just don't understand. He's live on his channel. I'm wondering if he can send me. This is a bumblefuck. I mean, I swear to God, I don't. Shit. Devin went live on his channel on Sunday. Yeah, I know. He knows how to do it. It's just a stupid. I don't know what's up with the system because that's why I did a troubleshooting thing with Dawn to see if I could get at least Dawn in here, because then I thought, well, Oh, Devin! Okay, how can I? Oh, fuck. This sucks. This really sucks. And now I got half a screen without. I don't understand it. He went on no problem with his. Um, let me send. Hey, Suds, you want to go live too? Let's see. Let's see. Chris, what about you? Let's see if somebody else. Let's see. Oh, Chris, I don't have anybody's info except for Cammy. And I know Cammy doesn't feel like doing a live. Oh man, maybe it's because you're my moderator? Want me to remove you as mod? And then let's see. Okay, he's removed. Now let's try it. Let's try it now. Let's try. Oh yeah. Okay, if I go blank, it's just because I'm blanking. It might be because he was on as a mod, and I had him as my mod, and he can't be live if he's also a moderator, right, guys? Ugh, what the actual f? I know he can go live. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'm not actually gonna air this live this week because this is just a bumble f. So, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm very sad that it didn't work out. Yeah, says what? But I don't have your info anyway. Says what? So that's okay. Yeah, yeah, he's got his live going. I just don't. Should I? I mean, should I get off here and try to get him to bring me on as the bottom of his screen? Um, get like open for a guest too. This is so maddening. Life is beautiful. What bags are on it? I only have one bag. Dawn knows what it is. I don't really want any bags for a while. My God, these bags are going crazy. My wish list is that I could sell 5 or 6 of the overpriced ones that I have and move them on out. And then the other one, I would like to shit. Me and Devin will go. You know what? Hey Dan, hey doll. Me and Devin will go live on his channel. Yeah, that's why I did that whole troubleshoot with Dawn because I thought if Dawn can go on there, right? Damn it to hell. I mean, it's just so technology make guys, you see my sour puss attitude right now? It's because technology, for whatever reason, when it doesn't go the way that I want it to go, I want to drop kick if I can get my leg up that high, the device. It makes me that angry when it doesn't do what the it's supposed to do. I get so damn mad. I really do. And that's a horrible way to be, but I don't know what other way to say it. Ah, oh my god. Ugh. So anyway, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I wish Devin and I were together because that was the plan for tonight. And we were so excited. Like I was excited. He was excited. Smelly cat, I love you. Isn't that how it goes? Or is that I get smelly cat and funny face mixed up. But uh, but yeah, I get so angry with technology. But okay, so life is beautiful. She did one. Oh no, Devin, you're live on your channel, babe. Should I? Oh, I'm so sad that I can't. I can see him. I just can't get over there. Ugh, it drives me nuts. It drives me insanity. What are they feeding you? So, oh, look at me. My picture, my thumbnail's like this because I can't stand. So moderation helps everyone feel safe. They say, okay, all right. So we're just gonna we're just gonna move on. Half of the people went on over to Devon, and that's great. To where it just kept rolling. Did it get my cursing? Oh my god. I'm lucky I can even work my phone. I know it's not that I really don't have a like a handicap when it comes to technology. It might take me a minute more, but that's why I did the whole test with Dawn because I thought I know this thing worked a couple times when I've tried to do it. Like, why is it not working now? And at least I thought, okay, well, maybe it might be because um, Devin is, I picked him as a moderator at one point. So anyway, so now, are you guys seeing like the top of the screen and then nobody there? No, you're not. You're seeing the whole thing because I can see what's going on. Okay. Oh wow. Chris is like, I'm switching back and forth. It's so freaking crazy. Dan, did you super chat me again? Guys, Dan is my friend and he's sweet. Mic dropped. Thank you, Dan. You don't have to come in my lives and super chat me. You know that. We're friends. You're okay to not super chat me. But thank you. You're getting me so much closer to that Kelly bag. That's the one bag. And I don't want a new Kelly. I want to beat up, dragged. At first, I was thinking it should be a Birkin, but now, like Chris was like, wasn't it Chris or was it Jason said, I know what you're thinking about. That bag that you're in love with is a Kelly. I was like, oh my God, it is. That's how much I don't know about friggin' Hermes. You know what I mean? Like, I was like thinking it was a Birkin, but no, it's a Kelly. Anyway, they're expensive. Even the beat up, torn up ones are so friggin' high. Dan, thank you. I was thinking about telling this story about my friend. One morning, so I used to y'all know what my old job was, the stupid bullshit job. Dan, oh my god, I have to tell okay. I think I told this the other day, but I saw Liz that Dan and I worked with at one of the places, one of the radios that I worked in, the stations. Dan and I worked together, and I saw an old coworker of ours at a department store couple few weeks ago. Anyway, Dan will get a kick out of the story. I think I told you guys this, didn't I? And she was like, I said, "What are you doing now?" Because I really didn't even think that she would still be there or she had gone back because I think when I left, she had left. But I guess she came back, and I really didn't. Maybe I knew it on some level, but I'm old. I can't remember shit. So I said to her, I said, "What are you doing now?" And she goes, "I'm working at you know, at the place at the old radio station." And I went, and I was just messing with her kind of. But then the more it irked her, the more I kind of egged it on. I went, like radio on your it used to be on your car, like terrestrial radio that people used to listen to before SAT and iHeart and all those things came around. And she was like, don't make me pull out my sales pitch on you. 90% of all people get their news, weather, and sports from radio, from local radio. And I was like, I don't believe that, but okay, I'm going to let you say it. But anyway, I was just messing with her mostly. But she got pissed. She was like, people still, it's that little knob. And she said, she even said this. She said, it's that little knob on on your radio. And, and I'm like, no, my little knob on my radio doesn't go to nothing but XM and Sirius. I don't know what you're talking about. So what now? But anyway, the more I said things, the more she got madder than hell. But I'll do that. I'm a needler. I find a, you know what I mean? I do that to my kids all the time. I find a little, I get in there, so I thought you would enjoy that, Dan. But yeah, she she was not happy with me. But you know, when I left radio, this particular place, I won't say they're all like that, but they're real clicky. And when I left, Dan was okay. He didn't know me one night at a club, and I got my feelings really butt hurt over that. But I had told all these people, I bragged about knowing Dan. Dan's gonna be performing, and I was like, "Here's Dan," and then Dan was like, "I don't know, I guess he got his contacts in," but he's like, "Who are you? Back off." And it hurt my feelings so bad. But anyway, that's the story about Dan. But he has apologized profusely. But this particular station that I worked for was very clicky, very, very clicky. And I remember not working at any place, and a girl named Tiffany who worked with me, we were friends. We'd go on trips together, and stuff like that. We were really good friends. But as soon as I left, ties cut. You know what I mean? Like when you're not part of the gang, you're not part of the gang. It was that sort of feeling. And so I can remember she threw me a bone, and I did an emceeing gig for a Halloween party in the town that this station was in. And I sucked at it. I'll just tell you right now. It was horribly cold outside. I was dressed up. I was not feeling it. I did not. I no longer did radio in any form or fashion. But it was a quick, I don't know, 200-300 bucks. I thought it would be easy money. But I ran into the whole gang that I had used to be a part of. I used to be in that gang, in that circle. And they treated me like, I know, it just really hurt my feelings and kind of pissed me off a little bit. But they were like, they all came up and said hi, the cordial little, "Oh, hey, how have you been? Oh, okay." And then they got their hot chocolate and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go down here." And I was like, I see you. I see you. Okay. That's cool. I guess we've all broken up. So it was kind of a dagger to the heart kind of thing. So I have a sore spot in my heart for that anytime that I did that. I just don't like to run. I mean, Dan's cool. I love Dan, but the rest of them, Dan's not even around here anymore, but the rest of them, no. I wouldn't turn on their station. And what's funny about it is, what's hilarious about my old job is I used to always get those they used to call it Arbitron. I don't know what they call it now, but these scans, these things that they mail you, and you're supposed to record for a week these little diaries of what you listen to. And I, of course, never, ever well, I didn't listen to them. I mean, I didn't lie, but I never put an actual, I always put on there, no one in our house ever listens to actual local radio. We only listen to Sirius. I put that on there for like every single day for all day long. So, and every time they would ask me, the thing about doing those little diaries is, FYI, it's not about luxury, but the thing about doing those little diaries is they'll ask you to do them as long as you take their little $5 thing and fill them out and send them in. Because now they know, oh, good. This girl. So for years, I kept filling them out and filling them out like, no one ever listens to, that was my little like, take that, you clicky little bitches. But anyway, yeah, long gone. Still, I'm bitter. Can you guys tell? It's a little bit. I'm still just a little bitter. I'm not bitter about doing the job. The job sucked. I just want to say, people think that radio and TV people, their local radio and TV people, are having the best time and they're getting paid. None of that is true. None of that is true. It is work. It sucks. There's very little pay. There's no appreciation in the job. No one ever says, "Hey, you did a good job. Thanks for doing it." Nothing. Never. There's no recognition. It's just like a salt mine. It's just cranking out the hours. I had horrible bosses. Uh, the station that Dan and I worked together on, I can't. I went to high school with this guy, and I can't stand him. I can't stand the thought of him. My husband said something about his Facebook the other day. Well, he's going on his face. I was like, hold on. you're still so and so's Facebook friend? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna need you to block that mother effer from. But you want to do what you do. But anyway, yeah, I can't stand those people. Long way around. Can you guys tell I got pissed off at technology? Now I'm just being like, just a tell raging bitch. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get out of this mood. Let's get out of this mood. Let's get out of this. Oh God, I miss Devin. I wish Devin was here because he would calm me down and be like, "Stop, come out of the, pull your claws back in. You're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine." Can't super chat today, honey. I don't ever listen. I will tell you the thing about super chat. They're great. That's awesome. Thank you for anybody. I totally am thankful for that, but I do not expect anyone to do it. Do not feel like you have to super chat. That's not why I do these lives. I do this to calm myself down after a day at work, feel good, have fun. I enjoy it. It's therapeutic for me. I just went on a rant. Oh my God. Colin says, my husband always says your work friends are not your real friends. Sometimes it's true. And you don't choose. Have you ever noticed about work friends? Like a very, very selective few of them, um, would you, unless you were forced to be together, would you ever choose those people as your real life friends? You know what I mean? It's that situation. And then I have another friend who I dearly love, and we worked together for years. But she always said it's the law of proximity when you work together. As soon as that person leaves or removes themselves from the situation, or you move to a different team or you're in another, that friendship sort of dissolves out. Isn't it weird though? But yeah, you're forced together with a bunch of people that you probably would not otherwise be friends with. I'm lucky to work with John, who is my best friend. I was lucky to work with Dan, who I considered one of my best friends. Dan and I had some good times. So yeah, and it didn't hurt that Dan was hot, and so was his brother. So those were bonuses and pluses. But yeah, Molly, thank you. Yeah, she says I hate that high school clique shit. It wasn't even that. It was just worse than that. It was just like it was just the feeling. I remember coming home and crying a little bit on my way home, like crying in the car about, like thinking, well, this is the end of an era to me. Cause I know I was never going to go back into that kind of work, but I never thought that some of the people would treat me that way. And when it happened, it was just like the end of an era. Like, oh, this concretes that it is over. And I never took another paying, DJing gig. I was terrible at mobile DJing, guys. I'll just tell you, I had a karaoke business for a while. I was terrible at that. I never emceed because I don't think I'm great at that. I do the one little thing for free for charity every year, because I love it, and it is for a good cause. So I enjoy doing that. But barring that, that was that feeling that I had when I came home and crying myself home in the car just felt like it was a horrible feeling. It just felt like that's the okay, this is the end of this chapter of my life. So it was bittersweet. It was bittersweet. Oh, yes. Andrea, hi from Washington. Oh my God, I know you're freezing. Colin, you are right. Yes, it is true. The friends, work friends are different. They're just different. But yeah, somewhere there is a recording of me doing an hour on a Sunday when no one would be listening. Oh, that is hilarious. April, it is so funny that you said that. April says I interned at a radio station back in the day for the music director. I did an interview. So when I first lost my job, I kept thinking, I have to get back. I have to get. And I was like, I wish I had not wasted any of the time and energy on that bullshit. But I really tried. Like, oh, I haven't worked at. There was one more pretty big station in our area that I thought because Bill didn't want to move. I couldn't move. But I thought I'll go over there, and they actually hired me. The guy called me, the music director called me, and he was or the program director, and he was like, You got the job. But he said, we want you to come in and do a shift. But it was a Sunday morning. That's when they do, right? That's when they let people, they air that. And I did an hour of Scott Studios where you record it, and it's just, you can do it. You can do an hour in 5 seconds, but he asked me to do an hour on a Sunday morning, and that was the very last time that I ever was on any kind of radio station ever anywhere. So yeah, but then he came back. You know what they did instead of hiring me? Thank God it happened. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, the good Lord above was looking out for me, honey. Um, they brought on a free show that was piped in from a satellite. The Nikki Six or whatever from Motley Crue had a daytime. It was daytime drive. It was an afternoon drive show, and I had been doing mornings all these years, for years and years, and it was going to be a different thing, and it was going to be quite a drive. It was going to be about a 45-minute drive each way. And doesn't sound, I know a lot of people in big cities are like, well, hell, that's nothing. I commute an hour and a half every day. I get it. But to me, that was like a big deal, especially when it snowed and stuff. And so I'm so thankful. At the time, I was like, oh my God, nobody wants me to work. But now, 20 years later, whatever, 10 years, I don't even know, 15 years later, guys, I feel like, yes, I am where I need to be. Oh my God, yes. Things happen for a reason, my friends. Let's see. Actually, I mean, if I had my druthers, I would do this full time, but there ain't no making a living at this until you get like Jerusha Couture or somebody, you know what I mean? But I do love it and enjoy this. April, that is so funny. The tech issue took the cork is out of the realm. I'm like, oh my God. I know you guys rarely see me like this. I'm chilled out now. I'm okay. I'm okay. But yeah, I'm so sad about Devin because I love Devin so much. We will again try, of course. We'll keep trying. I don't know what the issue was. I feel like maybe it was because I had him as a moderator. We'll have to troubleshoot that out and figure it out. But anyway, yeah, we got it. We'll figure it out. So Heath said, hello from snowy cold Maine. Hello, Heath. How are you? Marcia says, true, that they will stab you in the back in a heartbeat. Yeah, some will. There are some people that you work with that you think that you're friends and you confide things in them that you should not. And that's something that I had to learn uh, at my current job. Do not stop, keep your mouth shut, because I just want to tell everything I know. As you all just heard, like the last 30 minutes, right? But I just want to tell, my whole life story to people. And then that can come back to bite you. So yeah, and don't, if you get a little promotion or a bump here in your pay, or you get a week off somewhere where somebody, you know what I mean? You don't spread that around because bitches get mad and they go behind your back. Yeah, you are so right. That can happen. Oh my God, that can so happen. Oh my God, Marcia, you were reading my mind. Oh, Dawn says true. Shiloh, hey honey. Shiloh lives near me. It's therapeutic for me watching your shorts. You do. I laugh so hard. I must just be in a rage issue today because the one I recorded with the Firkin, after I recorded it, Bill was like, God, your people are going to think you're just in the mood today. I don't know what's up my ass today, guys. I've been like this all day. I just need to chill out, right? I just need to chill. I just need to chill. Um, I swear to God, not drinking anymore. It's really starting to take its toll. Yes. Dawn says hi to Andrea. April says the proximity thing is so real. It is. You're a best friend with someone. You go, you take your lunch breaks, you take all of your breaks, you walk together, you talk to I am that person all day. You know what I mean? You text after you get off from work, things. I mean, they're really your friend. And then they leave. Oh, who? Oh, yeah, we used to be friends. It's the law of proximity at work. It really is. Marcia says no snow falling in Ohio, but bloody cold. I bet. I bet, girl. Melissa's Corner. Hi, Andrea B. In Washington too. It is snowing here. Oh, girl. We had us a little snowflake last week, 2 or 3, and then hadn't seen it since. Just all rain, and it's been cold. Yuck. I'm south of Andrea's south of Seattle, and it's not snowing here, but it is chilly. Supposed to warm up, I think. Are you? Andrea says, "Are you still carrying?" I am still carrying the Firkin. I don't have it up here. I left it in the car. I really did. I punched the crap out. I did a little short with it, just punching it around as I do. It's too wet to kind of drag it around today, but I did think about it. I'm in a mood, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna use it as punching bag later. I don't know. Damn you, technology. Yes, Andrew, still am. I love Jerusha too. You know, Jerusha's at a place where I think she only has to do like one video a month and can still, rack up tons of money. She does a couple. She's done a couple the last couple days. Well, last week or so. I like to watch her. I think she's funny. Dawn says, I think that might be Heath. Doing good. Hope all is well with you. It is. I don't have anything to complain about, but I will definitely do some complaining, even though Winnie definitely put smiles on her face. I know. I need to. I need a cocktail, Dawn. I need one. Oh, God. I have a little raincoat, Heath, for somebody gave me one when I bought this bag. You can't even see what it is. When I bought this little bag here, the 25 and the Damier Azure. I was so scared. I kept a plastic bag at my work for just the occasion if it did start to sprinkle and I had to go to my car. When I left in the afternoon, I tied it up in a plastic bag, and my friend just thought that was so cornball that she actually did buy me a purse raincoat from Amazon, which I thought was really cute. It's right over there. Excuse me when I drink my little Topo Chicos. I get a little belchy. So yes. Best deals for bag organizers. Don't want to spend 40 to. Well, okay, Andrea, here's the thing. Hey, Eva. Yeah, we couldn't work it out. I don't know what happened. We cannot troubleshoot it out. I think I know. I think I maybe know what the issue is. I have to talk to Devin afterwards and see. But I think it's that I had him. I really think it's that I had him as a mod on my channel. That might have been it. That's the only thing I can think of because Dawn and I went on no problem. So yeah. So yes, thank you, Eva, for coming over. I love Devin. I am so sad. I guess that's what started me on my God darn, curse this damn kids. Started me on my path today. Let's see here. So Andrea B, what I was gonna say. The problem, I like Zumoni. The thing about bag organizers is the shipping, because they are, I think Korea, both what's the one called that I got Zumoni, which I love. I just got, well, I'll show it to you. I just got the one for this bag and I love it. But Zumoni is not as bad on the shipping as, what's the other one, Dawn? What the hell? You guys know what I'm talking about. The one that everybody, Mel in Melbourne, she pushes those all the time. I can't think of the name. But there is and that one, they are good. They're probably like the Cadillac of organizers. Do you guys know the name? Samorga. Yes, girl. Samorga is the other one. They're $30 to ship. That's insane. These aren't much cheaper to ship, But Samorga is, I mean, Zumoni. Now I'm confused. Is Zoomoni. So Zumoni. And it comes. It's just like Samorga. It comes with a little, you know, put your little cards down in there. But this one fits in there perfectly. It's brown like the LV interior, and it keeps the shape of my bag. That I don't really use an organizer for much. I don't know much, but I know I love Zimoni. Um, but this one was kind of, it was kind of very soft and was losing its luster. It was losing. I mean, it was really just kind of sagging. So I bought this insert so that it could keep it stiff. And girl, you know I love to keep it stiff. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, I just bought this. And they actually gifted me a couple at one point, and that's why I actually did pay for this one because I didn't want to be that girl. Did I? I should have just said, "Hey, remember you gave me one? Give me another one." But I paid for that one, and the organizers themselves aren't expensive per se. It's the damn shipping. That's where they get you. It's $30 to ship, and I can't remember what that one cost, but it wasn't that much. I want to say it was like 15 though. So yeah, and they have little promo codes. Anytime you buy any kind of insert from any of the companies, always go on YouTube and search it out and find the I don't know, the closest video, like, a couple of days, couple of weeks ago, there'll be a current promo code on there and you can snatch that promo code and use that. That's what I do, or use honey or whatever. And yeah, but I try to get me a promo code just all the time for everything. And sometimes I have to search on YouTube for people who did a video for them and they got a current. I think my little promo code is good until try Winnie B if you go on Zumoni. Let me look it up because I think I've got a promo code for you. Hold on. Girl, hold the phone. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What the hell's all this? Let me search it. Let me search it. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Everything's a song. Everything is a song. Okay. Winnie B, I believe, is the and it works till next year. It works till the I don't know. It works till this year. Sorry, it works till like November of this year. So try Winnie B if you do go on Zimoni. I've got a video. The video that I have on it, it's called "To Insert or Not to Insert," and it's got a picture of me holding up my Neverfull and my Fendi, because that's what I got the inserts for. So yeah, if you wanna try that out, girl, try it out. So there we go. I'm so sad that I am just brokenhearted that me and Devin didn't go live together because we have been excited as hell about it. Maybe one day this week, maybe Thursday or Friday, Devin can go live and I can go on his. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's do that because, God dang it, we had stuff to talk about. Damn it. All right. So, Min, hi. How are you? Andrea, also I have used a base shaper and I want to tell you those damn base shapers. There was one in my Neverfull. The only Neverfull that I have left. I left it and put it in the dust bag. Did not carry it for a couple of years. Got it out. Something like a crumb or some, I don't know, got caught between the base shaper, a little like piece of candy, maybe it was a piece of gum, maybe it was a drink, I don't know what, but got caught between my base shaper and my bag, and there's a spot now that I can't get out. Like it created a spot. So base shapers are great. They will hold the, but girl, take that mother effer out when you're not using the bag and clean it off and whatnot. Cause it's a thing. It happened to me. I'm over here like, oh girl, I know things. Dawn says she got her package. Oh my God. I would love to get a package. Yes. Rose, hi. Hello, Simone. Yes. But Samorga is the one that costs you $30 to ship. They're great. Dawn says I hate organizers, but I might get one for my long shop. Yeah, because those bags tend to sag and bag, don't they? Hi, I made it to the live. Yes, Devin's supposed to be here, but we had such a horrible time trying to get him in here. I'm so sad about it. I want to use it for the leather one. That makes sense. Krista, I love that bag. I want to get an organizer for my new Loewe to protect, April says, to protect the inside from me. I feel you. That's a beautiful bag too, girl. I love it. I love your new bag. Absolutely. Marcia says, I knew you were going to make the stiff comment, right? I'm predictable, if nothing else. And I missed the other day on my earring video, or my video where I showed the earrings with the dangling D. I watched it in playback and I was like, God dog it. Missed opportunity number 9 right there. She loves a little something. When I did my Dancing with the Stars judging, the local thing that I do every year, the very first year, and the guy he was not the greatest dancer, but he was cute, and he danced, and I said, you know what? You did a good job. You knew all the steps, but you were a little stiff. And I said, normally I like that in a man, but and it got the most laugh. That little joke got such a laugh, and such a, like, who wouldn't say it? Of course, you were just waiting for me to say that joke, and I think I say it every year. I'm gonna start recycling these jokes. We're going on 12 years of doing this, guys. I need, girl. I can't believe you got your package already. Jeez, we ordered at the same damn time. You're closer. Um, Yeah, when you are okay, Krista makes a perfect point. It only makes sense when you order a few with that shipping. Yeah. So I would never just order one thing from any of the organizer places because the shipping is so damn high. Definitely save up and get a few things or go in with a friend because the shipping is outrageous. It is outrageous, and I get it because it's far away. But Jesus, it weighs too. When this one came in the other day, he was like, "I don't know what you ordered, but I know it's not a bag. It can't be anything because it doesn't feel. It feels like an empty box." And I'm like, "I know." Yet they have the balls to charge the shipping that they do. Anyway, what are you gonna do? So Andrea, yes. Dawn, yes. Krista, hi everyone from Australia. Hey man. I use the drawstring bag and drop in and out of bags. Ooh, that's a good idea. I love that. That is a great idea, man. It's bright red and purple silk. You cannot miss it. That's even better. Of course, that is the title of this video. Devin and Winnie. God dang it. I'm going to have to change it. Yes, Andrea, use the code if you could. You'll have to absorb that shipping. I get a little upset with that. That's excessive. Yes, guys, thumbs up my video. Thank you for doing that. I think I have 3 thumbs up, maybe. I don't know. I think that they did. No, I've seen some canvas. Miss Vicky says, do the bag inserts only come in felt fabric. I have seen some nicer ones that are canvas, but I think they're like, aren't they for like the Hermes? Dawn would know. Dawn, tell us. Dawn, you should know. Done. Running late. Oh, Meredith. Hi. Hi, Mrs. Mrs. Meredith. Living Lux with Meredith and partner. The other day, Meredith, what I don't know what was it a short something I watched of yours, and you were talking about collecting their collections, and I was like, Meredith, you have said collectors 100 times, and even you got a little like freaking collectors. Anyway, I like to hear you say that though. I love it when Meredith buys stuff and she goes, guys, f off. I'm a collector. And I go, damn right. You tell them. It's not that I have an addiction or disease. I'm a daggone collect. People can collect stamps. People can collect baseball cards. People can collect coins. But oh hell no. Start collecting bags and people go all to pieces. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's true, right? I mean, my dad was a car collector. He collected old cars. Nobody ever said shit to him. But you throw a bunch of expensive bags in a room, and all of a sudden you're the devil. Oh my God, she's buying $2,000 bag. So, yeah. So what? Beanie Babies. My dad collected Beanie Babies and Barbies. Nobody ever says anything to them. People collect some weird things. I love to see people who leave Santa stuff up, who like are addicted to Christmas and like collect Christmas and Santa thing. Oh, I love seeing that. But I don't know if I could live with it all year long. As a matter of fact, I'm getting a little tired of, even though I've been changing my twinkly tree into like, I change it to Valentine's, and I was thinking, I'm like, no, I can't do it all year. She's got to go. I'm probably going to put my tree up. Thank you for coming in, Meredith. I love you so much. I'm so glad you're married now. That's awesome. Anyone have any tips on thicker or thinner organizers? Yeah, I like the thicker ones because, no, seriously, because I want first of all, I put a lot of shit in there for work, and then I do like who said men said, and I just pick up the organizer and put it into another bag, even if it's not made for that bag. Um, so I like them to be thick and sturdy. So, but I know that there is an Amazon brand, and Yota buys it sometimes, and I bought one from them because they're a little cheaper, but they're thinner. So if you're wanting something to keep the bag plumped, not only organize your bag, but also to plump it and keep its shape, the thick. Get that thick, girl. We definitely want that thick. You know what I mean? Always. I know. You guys know me so much. I know that I miss that dangling D. God, I'm sick about it. I won't miss it again though. Yeah, I have not seen silk ones, but I don't doubt they're out there. I don't doubt it. Wency, hi. I haven't seen you. How are you, doll? Hello. Silk would be great. Yeah, but I can imagine it picking a lot, and also getting stains on it would be harder to get out. But yeah, it would be a nice touch. It would be a nice look in there, right? Furby used to scare me. Furbies? Yeah. You remember you could turn him into the devil? Do you remember that? You could turn a freaking Furby, and it would start being. My kids loved that. Whenever their sister would get one, the youngest one would get one, the older one would turn it into the devil thing and ruin it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, everybody loved, devil talking Furby around here. But yeah, Furbies are scary. They just are. We had those my son who's 28, he had those Billy Bob bears. Is that what they were called? Um they kind of they'll be like, hey, I'm Billy Bob. How are you? Or Bubba the Bear or something. Anyway, and they kind of had a southern accent. They had overalls on. Yeah, those were creepy too. And he had like two or three of those. Um, yes. Yeah, your boom tree gotta go. It does. It does. I'm sad about it in a way, but I just can't do it all year long. It's just, uh, I'm not the kind of person who likes to drive around in February and still see Christmas crap up. I don't. It kind of. As a matter of fact, on like the 10th or even the 15th of January, if I see you still burning your Christmas lights, I'm like, turn on your friggin' lights. It's over. But yeah, I like them thick and sturdy. Yes, I like them thick and sturdy. Rose, you were reading my mind. You and April, you guys know me. All you guys know me. You too. Have you been to the Salt and Pepper Museum in Gatlinburg? Wait, no, but that does sound fun. Uh, we the best example of thing. Yes, that sounds like it. I'm gonna have to check that out. We never get out of the car in Gatlinburg anymore. In actual Gatlinburg, never. We always love to drive through Gatlinburg because, that main drag is fun and I like to people watch. We just go up to where it gets up on the hill, and then we turn around and come back, go through Pigeon Forge and get home. But yeah, we always stay either in a cabin or there used to be a hotel in Pigeon Forge that we always stayed at because a friend of mine was friends with the management and we got really good deals on there. Were nice rooms too. But yeah, and then we've stayed at some cabins and stuff in Townsend, which is close. We stayed at that. Oh God. If you ever want to give yourself a friggin' headache, go to the damn indoor water park. There's 3 or 4 of them up there now, maybe even more than that. Wilderness or whatever. They run those ads here all the time. It's fun. I've never laughed so hard as when me and my cousin's husband and a couple of other, I can't even remember, maybe my kids got on that, that thing that it's like a big funnel, it's round, and you get in it and you go from, we went above where we almost really, because it was so heavy, we almost really went around. It kind of scared me. I screamed so hard. And what killed me was Sean, my cousin's husband, was laughing his ass off so hard watching me scream and be terrified about falling out of that thing that when we got to the bottom, I thought I was going to drown because then I noticed that he was laughing so hard, which made me laugh my ass off after I knew I wasn't going to die in it. But the chlorine smell and the indoors, because you like to go when it's cold. Otherwise, you just use the outdoor water parks that are around. But oh my God, I have never had such a sinusy headache as staying. Bill's outside the room as staying at that wilderness and breathing in that oh, chlorine all day. Oh, it killed my head. But fun, yes. Teddy Ruxpin, yeah. Was it Teddy Ruxpin? No, these were I've got one somewhere. They were like Teddy Ruxpin, but they were called Bill. What's the name of that bear? Billy Bob Bear. You remember? I'll have to show it to you guys. I think it still works too. He had overalls on, and it was kind of like Teddy Ruxpin, but I think it was called like Bubba Bear or Billy Bob Bear. Look it up, guys. It was a thing, and it was creepy. And he'd go, "Hi, how are y'all doing?" It was kind of like a Teddy Ruxpin. He'd go, "Hi, y'all," and it would laugh weird, and it had a country accent like us. And of course, being from the South, we just love that. We just take that up. But I need to go. Yeah, we just never get out of the car in Gatlinburg. That's a pro tip from somebody who lives here. I mean, you've seen it 200 times and it's enough. It's enough. When I was a kid, my mom would say, "Okay, girls," because I always take my friend. She'd be like, "Girl," or my cousin would go. She said, "Girls, we're gonna meet back here at such and such o'clock. Now, if y'all ain't here, because we didn't have phones, we just had to do what my mom said. But honey, we run them roads. We go to it was an arcade. They had that big wooden mall on the corner. I'd get out of earshot and eye shot of my mom and dad and just light up cigarette. Like, hell yeah, where's the boys? That was my trip to Gatlinburg. But once you've done it 200 times, yeah, the excitement's gone for me, Eva. Dawn, I'll take you to Gatlinburg, babe. I will take you to Gatlinburg. Dreamcatcher says, "Hey Winnie, hi honey. Thoughts on your Firkin being only hand carry frustrating, right?" Uh yeah, it kind of is. But you know what? The Firkin that I have has holes, which I know the real Birkins don't, to put a strap on there, strap on. So I could crossbody it, but then I'm like, no, I want to beat the hell out of this. But I'm kind of enjoying hand carrying it right now because, you know, I'm trying to beat it up really good. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And Pigeon Forge. Oh, girl, I will take you all over and everywhere. Yes. Yes, and Pigeon Forge. Right, right, right. I still. Wednesday says I still have some of my lights out. I don't turn them on. Well, okay, that's okay. That's okay. Wednesday, I get you on that. They're just left in the bushes. I know. I get you. It's hard. January is a hard month, man. It is. Thank God it's the last day of January because, and then February is a short month because God dog it, we got to get through. We got to get to spring. We've got to because it's so damn dreary. God, it brings me down. I need one of those seasonal affective disorder lights. I really think I do. Maybe that might be why I like to come in here because it's so bright. I don't know. It could be though. It could be. But yeah, thick and sturdy. Chris said, "Did I hear my name?" Well, you sure did. Yes. Oh, yes, there's a Christmas hotel in Pigeon Forge. That's right. But more importantly, there's a Christmas around the year huge store in Pigeon Forge that we love to go to. And I buy lights and or don't girl. Oh, I cannot be trusted in a damn. We don't go much in there anymore. When my mom was alive, she loved to go in there. I mean, no, it'd be July. And she'd be like, "Let's go to the Christmas store." And it's never too early, never too late for Christmas. But yeah, she loved going in there, and we did have a good time. And you can see all sorts of stuff. And I would buy all sorts of stuff. And so Bill's like, "I'm not taking you your Christmas stuff." No, but I'll take you, Dawn. We will shop there. I will buy all kinds of stuff. Yeah, the inn at Christmas place. Yep, yep, yep. Colin, one of my neighbors next block over, still has their lights on. I'm like, they are fighting and trying to piss off the neighbors. I don't get it. But it runs up your like our neighbor up the street does too, and he has. They're really nice. They're I don't know about you all, but I like to see at Christmas like the people that really get up there, like Clark Griswold, but they really every single light is the same, it's those bigger lights, right? They're the same depth apart, they're the same, and they're all pointing the same direction, not just like I would throw it up there like da 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 wild, but they're very straight and precise. Yeah. And it probably took him forever to put them up there. So he's still burning them. And I'm like, God bless you. I know that was a job. I mean, there maybe are maybe they're on hooks. I don't know, but they look so good and precise. But I'm like, man, your electric bill. Maybe turn them off. I don't know. They're cute. They're multicolored too. So there you go. Christmas all year. Hell yes. Yes, it is Dawn. No to water parks. So many ankle biters. Yes, there's so many children. So running around, just snot dragging out of their nose, hair all over their head. You can see a few of them bobbing around. You got to save a few. It's yeah, and I get scared. I get oh god, I'm very anxious anymore, guys. And the last time we went, and it was years ago. Um, People would just, because they have that little tiny wading pool for the kids. Well, your kid has to be able to walk and at least hold its head up out of water to go to it. Parents were just sitting them down, like going off, getting a hot dog, and I was like, "That baby's not even two. Let me watch your baby. Okay, I'll watch your baby. Stop! I'm not watching your baby." You're right. You're right about that. Up in Ohio, when I lived in Ohio, and we belonged to a pool. Everybody belonged to pools in the summer, and we had swim team, dive team. It was fun. It was really fun. I loved that. But they had a time in the afternoon when it was adult swim. So like kids got out, and yes, when we had our hot dog and our chips and our Pepsi or whatever, Coke. I think my aunt drank Pepsi. I won't hold it against her, but But yeah, and then the adults could get in without fear of all of the little kids around. Yeah, that's a good idea, right? At Chris, April says Mike Birbiglia has an entire bit about the chlorine and pee smell. It's horrible. It's horrible. I've never seen that bit, but I want to now. Chris says, I hate to tell you, as a former lifeguard, I hate to tell you it's pee you're smelling and not chlorine. It probably is. Guys, look, my sinuses are going crazy now. I even just say it off. No, 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 no. I got those grandbabies. I don't. Mm-mm. I know they're going to want to go. I don't want to. Can I just say it? I don't. I don't want to go. Wow. Who on this channel waited on a list to get a Cabbage Patch back in the day? 80s toys were the best. I did not want one. And my mom wasn't kind of like a doll and bear collector. She liked those Stife bears and the Boyd bears and stuff. And oh my God, should I tell you guys the story? Then we'll have to end because the story is long and it's a little crazy. But my mom would go out of town. You know, they would travel because when we got grown, you know, she didn't have any kids around, and I would come and stay and keep their dog or dogs if they had to at the time, whatever. And I was like, it was right before I met Bill, so I had to be like 22, 23. So I had a big party at my mom's. And my mom she called them adopt-a-dolls because there was the Cabbage Patch doll, and then that you got from the store that you stood in line for and waited, you know, to get and try to get. But then there was also, which my friend had that. I didn't have one. I was at the age where I could have and should have had one, but I didn't really. I'd rather had Barbies. I wasn't really. My last baby doll was Baby Alive, and I loved Baby Alive. But then once I was out of that, I was out of that. But my mom got an adopted doll, which was actually just another cheaper version. They were homemade kind of dolls. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Well, anyway, she had all her dolls sitting in a rocking chair in a spare bedroom. And I'll be daggone if someone that I had over got so daggone drunk that they went in there and thought my mom's rocking chair full of dolls and bears was a toilet and peed all over. I didn't realize this till like 5 a.m. My mom and my stepdad were getting home at like 9, 8 or 9. You talk about, you know, the scene in Risky Business where they get the house back together as soon as the mom and dad that's exactly what that was. I kicked everybody out, especially the person that peed. Well, now I think I let him sleep it off because he was really drunk. But then I had to strip those dolls and I had to clean them and wash them all and kind of try to sterilize. Oh, it wasn't too bad for the like the she had some that had like plastic faces and stuff. I just had to strip all the dog clothes off and I put them in like a pillowcase and then I washed them and then put them back. And she never knew. But here's the thing. Here's the funniest thing is when she got home, she walked in that room to do something, I guess put her luggage away or something. And she's, you know, she didn't have any shoes on. And she said, why's the floor wet in here? And I was like, oh, it rained. It rained last night here. And I must have kept that window open. She was like, that's weird. Never does really come in like that. Oh, well. I was like, yeah. Girl, this is such a true story. This like totally happened. When my mom was, you know, sick and she was in hospice, I finally told her that story. And she was like, well, I was like, yeah, mom, that was pee or step. I did try to clean it though. Even after she, you know, I was in there like, let me try to dry up this stuff. And I was like spraying the yeah, totally happened. But yeah, I didn't do my best friend Leanne, she had her Cabbage Patch. She probably still does. But I didn't have a Cabbage Patch. I didn't really even have either one, but my mom. bought an adopted doll. Do you guys remember that instead? Okay. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys remember that. So yeah, Marsha, I do remember them, but I did not. Dawn had a Cabbage Patch in 1984, the year they killed for yes. Wednesday, not sure how my parents got it, but I did get. Wow, you guys were lucky. I won it in high school. Dawn, oh my god! Do you guys remember the like clutch purses with the I don't know what they call them. I know Dawn does, but you could they buttoned on and off, and they had the like wooden handle. Oh, I loved mine. Mine was like blue and green, I think. I get it confused with my friend Leanne, who still has hers from the '80s. But do you remember those clutch purses that might have sparked my whole purse whatever addiction. The, those bags, yeah. Yes. Oh, Rose, you're just a baby. Born in '86. That's the year I graduated high school, baby. You just a little baby. April said, I can't remember the animal version of the Cabbage Patch Kids, but they existed, and my parents got me one of those. Instead, it was not the same. It was, what was the guy's name that were all signed by like Xavier, and they had their little birth certificates. I just never wanted one. Yes, Dawn wants to go to the Christmas store. We got a call from Toys R Us that it was adoption day. Okay, girl, okay. Me, my brother, and the neighbor girl got one that day. My mom drove as fast as she could. We picked them out through a window. Oh my God, how cute. That is awesome, Andrea. Um, Gonna go to the Christmas store in Frankenmuth, Michigan. Okay, girl, yes. That must be a nice one. Peanuts in your Coke? Girl, yes. But I don't really like it. But it's the funniest thing. I like to eat peanuts and have a Diet Coke while I eat them. But I didn't. But yeah, you take a couple drinks out of it and pour a whole pack of planters down in there. Yeah, I've seen that done billion times, girl. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see here. Okay, Andrea says, I've been to the Christmas store outside of Boston. Tons of fun. Yes. April random rebag fact. I just messaged them to see if the 10% off code expired, and it was, and they gave me a custom one to use on the spot. Rebag, I know. They are all the things that Fashion File wish they were. I just gotta, oh, sorry, we're not taking these right now. Take them off your damn commercial then. And then I've been seeing that damn Vestiaire commercial. That's back with a vengeance with them freaking massive Muppet heads. Oh, they creep me out, man. It creeps me out. Um, Dreamcatcher says, we waited on a list for my 36-year-old daughter at Child World. Time flies. Oh my God, that's so fun. Eva, your mom was awesome. That's amazing. We'll have to watch the rest on replay heading to bed. Okay, Jennifer, I'm about to end it anyway. When you stop it with the baby alive. Oh my God, I love my baby alive. I loved it. I will tell you, and then I'll close it. My goal this year is to collab with you, Winnie. It's happening. Yeah, we definitely will. I definitely want to. Let's think of something good. Okay. Because Meredith, you're my kind of people. You know you are. Google just told me the Cabbage Patch animals were called Kusas. I had one of those. Well, that's cool. That's something that nobody else would have. My brother's Cabbage Patch had a pacifier. Oh my God, how cute. Because they had the Cabbage Patch little babies with no hair at all. Oh my God. It looked very strange when it wasn't in its mouth. I can imagine. It looks like me on every Saturday night. I remember, Dawn says, Meredith, we are definitely going. Remember the Cabbage Patch? Andrea says, I remember the Cabbage Patch animals. My friend had a tiger. It was a little odd. Chris said we should crowdfund to see Winnie and build Australia. Oh my God, 24 hours on a plane. Yes, I'd be freaked out the whole time because I watched Lost twice. Twice. At Meredith, April says that would be amazing. And Andrea, they were just a little off and creepy. The Vestiaire is back, even though, yes, I know. You try to block it? Me too. It still comes back. It's like really on right now. Dreamcatcher says, "Have a great week." Thank you. I'll leave you with one story about the Cabbage Patch. As soon as we were 16, I know we were 16. My friend, whose birthday's November, mine's October, so I had turned 16 before her. She had a paper route and she had two younger sisters. So I know that we had a department store called Hills in our town. And I know that her mother had called ahead and they were doing a shipment at like 6 p.m. on whatever night. And she gave us the money to go get the dolls. What do you think our 16-year-old selves did? We did not go get those dolls. We went for a joyride and tried to look at boys. We ended up missing the doll. So then we had to try to come up with a lie, but her mom and dad were so pissed. I'm telling you, they were so pissed. I think I want to tell you that her mom jerked her out of the driver's seat of the car and said, maybe I was going to spend the night with him. I can't remember. Take her home. And the dad jumped in and took me home. And he cussed and fussed the whole way. I started crying, and my dad was the meanest guy in the world. So you can imagine this guy scaring me. I was like, "Ooh," and I was crying because I knew my friend was getting it bad at home because we didn't go get her sisters those damn Cabbage Patch dolls. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But I'm gonna leave you with that story tonight. Devin and I are gonna hook up together and find out what the hell happened. We're gonna figure this out. Devin and I will go live. We'll try to do it this week, probably over on his channel. Because I know he was live during this live, so it works. He knows what he's doing. He's very tech savvy. He's a 30-year-old. I mean, enough said, guys. It's something on my end. It's something stupid that I did. So I apologize for the title of this video being Devin and Winnie because it wasn't Devin and Winnie, and I'm sad. That it didn't happen. And thank you guys for coming by. I can't wait to collab with you, Meredith. Dawn, I should have just gotten you back on and we should have laughed and carried on. I just didn't have my mind right tonight. I'm in a mood. Oh, that's so funny. We need to go fund me. Can you imagine? The girl's got, $40,000 in bags behind her, but let's do a GoFundMe. Can you imagine how that would go over? That's so funny. But yeah, we need to. Oh my God, I would have so much fun with you guys. I can't travel alone. So yeah, Bill would have to go. I cannot travel alone. I wouldn't even go to Dawn's. I couldn't even get on a plane and go to Dawn's by myself. So y'all know I ain't going nowhere alone. I just can't do it. All right, guys. Love you so much. We could go live on Instagram too. Either way, it's whatever we are going to. I'm going to start talking to him right after this. Thank you so much. If you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead. Let's have fun. Tomorrow is I have a video coming up before I leave you. It is a very melancholy, very sad video because I don't have my usual hijinks in there, but I wanted to show you the bag that my mother left me. And it was her only brand or designer bag that she had ever bought for herself. And she went crazy for this bag, saved her money and bought it back in the 70s. And now that bag is mine. So I did a whole video about it. There are some tearful moments in it. I would just caution you. But thank you guys for coming out tonight. I love you guys so much. We can fly you private, Chris, girl. Let's do this. I'll take you, Chris. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you for joining me and my mania tonight. And I'm going to get on there with Devin. We're going to find out what happened. Okay, bye. Don't tell my husband.